People don't know this, and no one talks about this shit, but I'm going to talk about this. Saudi Arabia hates Iraq, okay? They've had issues with Saddam for decades. And the thing is this, people don't know this about bin Laden. Number one, bin Laden was a multimillionaire, very successful. He comes from a very wealthy family that was in charge of all the building a bunch of the buildings in Saudi Arabia. Second richest family after the royal family. And he was, when his dad died in like the 60s, he was worth like $5 billion in today's dollars.
Yeah, you're right. Saudis are the only Muslims who don't got a problem with the Jews because they got so many contracts with them. Everyone else got a problem with them. And they're like, what about those Shias?
So let me say this real quick, right? So I say all that to set the stage for this. When Saddam invaded Kuwait, right? When he invaded with Kuwait or Iran, sorry. Either way, regardless, he invaded and it caused some turmoil in the Middle East, right? And there was threat to Saudi Arabia. Bin Laden wanted to take his freedom fighters that he had from the 80s, right, that beat the Russians, and go to Saudi Arabia and fight the war.
Al Qaeda.
Saudi Arabia was like, no, we're not gonna have you help us. The Americans are gonna come help. And that
I forgot. I totally forgot about that shit. But yeah, that's what he really got mad about, was that Saudi Arabia was like, we don't really need you. We're gonna get America to fight. And Osama was like, why can't I fight for my country? And then I want to say America won, and then Saudi Arabia was like, we don't need y'all no more, so fuck you guys, we just gonna fuck with America. And they basically got like, not exiled, but like they stopped fucking with Osama's group because America was doing everything.
Because he looked at it like, this is a holy war. Why the fuck are infidels in his eyes helping Saudi Arabia? This is the Holy Land. I'm supposed to be defending it. So what ended up happening was the royal family told Osama, no, you can't fight for us. Osama gets mad, starts criticizing the Saudi government, and then they end up ostracizing him, taking his Saudi citizenship away.
Oh, he did get exiled, exactly.
Sudan in the mid '90s, and then he ends up being radicalized there and saying fuck America, blah blah blah. So that's how he really started hating America, was because he wanted to fight against Saddam. So it doesn't make sense that after the 9/11 attack we say, oh, let's go invade Iraq, who Saddam hates, by the way. So who Osama hates, by the way. It doesn't make sense. But that's the truth that no one's going to tell y'all, is that Osama and Saddam were actually enemies.